Last time we met Morven and we had our first combat sequence. I've had some thought about it, and I think, yeah, one of my main issues so far with the game is the fact that they did add combat. Like, I like combat most of the time, but Horror Tales the Wine, I really liked the whole escape thing where you have to stay away from the monsters you can't beat while solving a puzzle. Also, the combat is just kind of clunky. But anyway. Oh. Nobel Prize awarded to scientists who discover the origin of the toxic Benedibosc wine. Yeah, I looked up Benedibosc and I couldn't find a single reference to it outside of Horror Tales the Wine, so I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it. Ever since Xavier Roeg, descendant of the heroic Albert Roeg during the wine pandemic of 2 centuries ago, and his team discovered a few months ago that the toxicity of wine actually came from a unique type of metallic moss, the scientific community took it for granted that they would win the Nobel Prize, and to no one's surprise, they did. The team discovered that this moss, harmless in natural amounts, grows under the Earth's surface, and the terrible vintage of the toxic wine managed to get close to the roots of the Benedibosc vineyards. It was then that the roots absorbed the properties of the moss. Then in the cellar it matured and expanded microscopically inside the wine, thus enhancing its properties until the first bottles were opened decades later. Roeg dedicated the award to his great-great-grandfather and assured that in a few weeks the first preliminary results of the metal moss study will be released to the world. Roeg assures that the results will revolutionize the field of neurology and AI training. That's fun. So what happens if you... I don't think that... I'm not gonna worry about it. Of course it's locked. That's a super low poly light bulb. Considering how nice things generally look. Like, look at that. Reasonably high poly cylinders. And then that jank. Oh, that was weird. You wanna, yeah.
Follow me or your deficient skin will get barbecued by the sun. My dear albino beggar.
Well,
Seek the shadows to unburn.
that's how it works, yeah. 1 second. I need to turn off my air conditioner. I kept trying to, run, but I don't think you can run in this game. For whatever reason. I'm dying of thirst. I was driving my van home to my house in Broken Hill after taking paint to a construction site, and suddenly another one of those blinding green lights came flashing on, the biggest one I have ever seen. I don't quite know how to express what came next, but the world has shattered into pieces, and I find myself trapped in this one. I don't recognize any of the other pieces near me. There's nothing in Australia like this. I have tried to look for help, but I am trapped. No food and almost no water. I hear the desperate cries of people who have been trapped in other pieces. It is impossible for me to cross. I will either fall into the void or die of thirst. I only pray to God that my wife and children will be all right. I'm not following that. Help. There we go. Wait, really? I was in a shadow. Are you actually for real? Okay, so we have that way. Seriously. Actually. I really... Okay. It's just like I immediately started taking damage again. Huh. Floating rocks. time drops all over the place for some reason. Oh my gosh. Hmm. Fruit fly. What the heck is going on? Employ your dexterity with hand gestures to rotate the Earth's. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll just do that. You can move medium and large objects and also the entire crust of the Earth. Use this power with caution and only as much as necessary, as drastic changes wreak havoc on the rest of the animals and humans on the planet, including those of us fighting the war against the cursed biometal. Cross the desert using this skill and reach the illuminated windmill to follow your path. Okay, this is so big that it is kind of stressing me out because I'm worried about missing lore. But I mean, like a random standout tree here. Is that significant? It seems the answer to that is no. This feels like something that is watching for me. I feel like I am in danger. Okay, there's something going on there. I thought the spotlights were gonna, like, detect me or something. Of course it does. Okay, seriously. Okay, the stacking capability, less than ideal. Hmm. Prior to the fracturing of the world, you were a beggar. This is the extent of our knowledge concerning your past, before a malevolent individual incarcerated you and commenced experimentation involving the wine and you. I mean, that's a very long-winded way of just saying, and began experimenting on you. Broadcasting the entire process on the internet for amusement. After that, parts of the world broke. Then humanity lost the war against the biometal. Sometime later, I was hacked and sent here to find you. It only took me 31 years. Huh.
I need to go, Beggar. There is something I must convey to our destination under the skyscrapers. You shall be without my oversight for a brief time. Arrivederci.
That's not how you say that. Okay, so we have that. The fact that we were greeted by the weird robot makes me want to check over this way first. Oh. Oh, I'm not gonna throw somebody's guitar. Interesting. Will something change if I... Not that I can tell. Oh, wait. What's going on? Oh, it just... I was like, I thought I was being transported there for a second. I don't understand why all of these mechanics are so slow. Like the charge up is so slow. doors is locked. Okay. Oh, okay. There's so many locked doors, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be finding keys for them. Hmm. Sunset. I don't. You'd think when you're trying to select an item from the list and you start moving the stick just that it would just move your selection, but since it also moves your character, it's a little bit awkward. Nothing good is on the other side. I've locked the door. They were looking for food. They were not aggressive, but they started attacking us after some humans hurt them. They have killed everyone little by little and just mortally wounded me. Oh, just mortally wounded me. We didn't want to hurt them, but we couldn't stand still either. We regretfully killed a couple. They are not evil creatures, but there are too many of them. They act out of pure instinct and survival. Okay. You're awfully forgiving of a creature that's literally killed your fellows and just mortally wounded you. Okay. Locked needs a key. Of course it does. Is there? I'm so confused. Let's switch it to noon. happens. There's a bell over there. Ow. Well, that is one. Oh. Oh, I thought I needed 2 keys. I thought I needed 2 keys. Well, I overthought that. Oh, I was like, this is a very long transition. Okay, well, we're going to end this episode here. When we come back next time, we'll continue exploring this temple. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.